Hello everybody, this is your 21 tips to make sure that you don't have a dull broadcast. Sprinkles and Booze, what's going on? Answer Jams, Got Gift C, what's going on? Chris, April, Renee, thank you so much. Yes, they are. Hey, what's going on? I'm doing great. You guys ready for some 21 tips? Share this out with your followers. This is a content scope. This is a content scope. If you're new to my scope, do me a oh, you better have your pen ready, buddy. Better have your pen ready. Hello, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining. Amber, thank you so much for inviting your followers. Hello there, Dawn. DKVNY, thanks for inviting your followers. Annie, what's going on? Let's go. Thank you so much for inviting out on Twitter. You're new. Who are you? You know what? If you don't know who I am, buddy, I'm just kidding, Trev. Just kidding, Trev. Trev's not new. He's just busting a little bit of chops. What's going on, Sam? Appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys pushing it out tonight. Guys, you don't even have to hang out the entire time. You could just go to ryanroy.me/21 and you could download all of them, but it's the highlights there. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to have the scope train, and that's going to be at 8:30 tomorrow night. So I don't know if I could get that all on the screen. Let me know if that's all on the screen, guys. You may have to go check it out. Trying to remind you to plug yourself all in is all. Ugh. You know, so for those of you who don't know who I am, later, dude. That's right. You're going to get the highlights there, and you'll get the details here in the scope. All right, later, dude. That was great. So I appreciate it if you guys, for all of you who did invite your followers, guys, tap that screen, the entire time. I'm going to blow you up with content. Let's hit, 30, 40,000 hearts, right? Why not? You know what I just noticed, guys? My lighting's off. You guys mind if I take 1 second to turn my lighting on? Because it feels dark in here, which means it is dark. Whiteboard Ryan. Come on, hearts. That's it. Just tap that screen. Let's do it. Now I feel like I'm alive. Much, much better, in my opinion. Feels better anyway, so let's do this. Who's ready for tip number 1? Let's do this. 21 Periscope tips. And they're going to go pretty quick, guys. Don't think this is going to be a long scope. It's not. Put a 1 in the box if you guys are ready. Divine Dua, thank you so much. Trev, thanks for joining back. You must have went and downloaded it. For anyone who wants the 21 tips PDF, go to ryanroy.me /21. Number 1, let's do it. Drumstick, perfect, because we're starting off. So like a drum roll right now, we're going to kick it off with number 1. Number 1. Who's ready? Who's going to be my scribe, by the way? Who wants to type this in for me? Again, you guys could go download this. So if you could type it in to provide value to other people, I'd appreciate it. Anybody. Number 1, always provide value. Always provide value. There's no sense in getting on a scope to just talk about nothing. Now, I do that occasionally. Do it occasionally. I'm not going to kid you. This afternoon I did it, but once I get into it, I provide value or perspective in one shape, form, or another. I almost never get on for no reason. So guys, don't hit the broadcast button unless you are going to provide some value. Greg Walker in the house, the big dreamer. Thank you so much for joining. Greggy, do me a big favor. Invite this out with your followers. I just hit number 1 of 21 tips for Periscopers. So if you could do that, my man, I'd appreciate it. Number 2, who's ready for number 2? What's up, bro? Champion. He is a champion. If you guys aren't following Mr. Greg Walker and his amazing story, you got to do it. So you guys are ready for number 2. Guys, do you think I've planned this out a little bit, or I'm prepared? Number 2 is plan and prepare before you go and scope. Unless you already have an intention, plan and prepare before you scope. You must, in order to have a successful broadcast, you guys see some props, you guys see some lighting. I obviously have a PDF that you could go download at ryanroy.me /21 to get the 21 tips. There is a structure here, and a lot of people get on and just free flow. Nothing wrong with free flow, but if you're going to provide value and do it in a contained amount of time, I have a timer over here also tonight. I'm going to get this done in a half hour. So guess what, guys? Plan and prepare. That's number 2. Number 3. Who's ready for number 3? This one is one I've never shared before, but I think it's value because some people want to create some things. So number 3 is this. Number 3, thank you so much. Canva.com. Guys, go to Canva.com to create marketing materials for Facebook or for Twitter or to do things. Canva.com, you could create great art and great promotional things for free when you use the platform. And it's very easy to use. So go to Canva.com. Oh my God, I got my #1 fan. It's Tamika Chapman in the room. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the kind words on Twitter. I appreciate it. So we're only on number 3 here, Tamika. So, and it was go to Canva.com to create anything that you need to create. Like ebooks and more. Not necessarily a full ebook, but what you can do, it's almost like using Photoshop, a small version of Photoshop online for free. So that's where you want to go is Canva.com. Number 4. Who's ready for number 4? Put number 4 in the 444. I told you I got to bang through this, guys, because I'm giving myself a half hour. What if you don't have a product for sale? You don't have to have a product for sale in order to make yourself look attractive to your audience. It all depends on what you're scoping for. Some people just want to have a certain look. So if you're not selling anything, you can do whatever you want to do. But if you're coming for some type of level of professionalism, this is what I would suggest to people. Number 4, guys, have great titles. But I'm going to give you a website that literally has the top titles and ways to describe them, because you want to have the top 3 tips, the top 7 tips. You want to have something that is eye-catching. So great titles, and you can go and look at great titles at tweakyourbiz.com. Listen to me, tweakyourbiz.com. So tweakyourbiz.com is actually number 4. You can go and look at the titles that they're giving. Yes, tweakyourbiz.com. There you go. Tamika, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate that. So number 5. Number 4 is tweakyourbiz.com to mimic the titles there, guys. Mimic the titles. Hey, Ryan and everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Can't wait to see you tomorrow on the Scope Train. For those of you who do not know, I'm having a Scope Train tomorrow. We're going to introduce some new people to Periscope, and it's at 8:30 tomorrow night Eastern Standard Time. Right now it is 9:38. So wherever you are, mark it on the calendar. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. It's going to be a 1-hour event. We're going to get a lot of people in there and introduce a lot of new great scopers. So number 5. So search for topics on Twitter, Yahoo Answers, and in Facebook groups in your niche. Think about it. Search for topics that are hot today on Twitter, Yahoo, and Facebook groups. Because you want to talk about what's relevant. If you don't have a niche, but you have something that's relevant today, for instance, American Idol the other night. American Idol the other night literally ended. I could have done 12 scopes on the process of building an American Idol and how it pertains to business and all the things. But people, you need to use what's relevant today and relate it to people what's in the news, right? So search topics on Twitter, Yahoo, and Facebook groups so that you get an idea of what people would be interested. Because if it's there, why not bring it to Periscope so that you can relate it to that? That's it. Be relevant. I love that. So number 6. Put a 6 in the box if you guys are ready for number 6. I told you it's going to be fast and furious, guys. We got number 6. We'll do a halftime break or something. Not. This is something that some of you are doing extremely well, and this is something I do. Go into other people's scopes and see the questions that people are asking. And if it see, I go in other business scopes. So if people are going into other business scopes, right? Became awesome on Periscope, RyanRoy.me. I'm going to promote the train a lot tomorrow. I'm really promoting the 21 tips for people to get that tonight. I appreciate it, Tamika. So, Tamika, if you want to put in RyanRoy.me/21, you could get those 21 tips. Yes, the train is full this week, but tomorrow I am going to announce when the new train is going to be. Everybody's going to have access to it tomorrow. So, get on the train tomorrow and you will see that information. Number 6, look at the commenters in other people's scopes. Use their comments, the questions they have, and answer them in your scopes. If one person's answering it, guess what? Somebody else is probably dying to know it too. If you know the answer, share it with your audience. Daniel, thank you so much for stopping in, man. I really appreciate you being here. We're on number 6, and we're going to number 7. See ya, brother. Hey, man, I didn't even know you were still in the room. I appreciate you being here, brother. Hey, Dr. Keith Jowers, thank you so much for popping in. There you go. Become awesome on Periscope. Use these 21 tips. And a lot of people, if you want to be strategic here, this takes time, guys. I use every single one of these. It just takes time to start implementing them. This is a journey. I'm 5 months into it. If you're new to Periscope, I learned these things my first month on Periscope. I'm still learning to use them. So number 7 is use buzzsumo.com. BuzzSumo, B-U-Z-Z, Sumo, S-U-M-O.com, to find topics on things that are trending. So these are things that are trending. BuzzSumo.com is number 7. Go there and get access there. Ty, what's going on? Thank you so much, Daniel, for inviting your followers on Twitter. Use Buzz, B-U-Z-Z. Yes, the second one, BuzzSumo. So thank you so much. There you go for training. When did you join? But I imagine it's join. I don't know the actual day I joined. I could tell you I started scoping consistently. And I think the first day that I have in my tracker is November 7th of 2015, obviously. Yes. So we're talking 5 months now, just a little over 5 months, guys. And I do scope every single day. You are welcome. If you don't want to check the replay, you could go and download the 21 tips, and I don't know if I'm going to keep the replay up or not. It's something I'm contemplating. It depends on how tired I am and if I remember. But you could go get all 21 tops on ryanroy.com/me. Thank you so much. Yes, for those of you who don't know who I am, is there anyone absolutely new to the scope? Thanks. I appreciate it, Daniel. Anyone new to the scope that just absolutely does not know me, that I have not introduced myself? Tweakyour.com. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Yes, Perry. Put a 1 in the box if you. Okay, so I got a couple new guys. So for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Ryan Roy. I'm an accountability coach / live stream strategist. As an accountability coach, I help people, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, salespeople, anyone who doesn't have a boss typically in their life. I help them break down what it is they want to accomplish in their business or in their personal life. And I break it down into what I call small actionable steps so that they can attain what it is that they want to attain and reach their goals. A lot of people don't have that in their life. Here's the other thing. As a live stream strategist, I've been on Periscope for 5 months, and I have made over $60,000 on Periscope. So I know a little bit about making money here on this platform. So I'm sharing my knowledge with people like yourselves so that you, if you choose to do so, can leverage the platform for yourselves. So there you go. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yes. Wow, Nancy. And that's the thing is if you use it and you follow up and do all the things you need to do as a business owner, Periscope, there's no better way to get 34 people. There's no better way to get 34 people in a room and start helping them. What do you think about Snapchat? I am not on it. I know a lot of people who are leveraging it to the hilt and are doing extremely well. So Snapchat is not my thing, but it is an amazing platform if you want to use it. You just have to do it. What I say is be consistent, which is number 8. Who's ready for number 8? Who's ready for number 8? Yes, 3 months in, absolutely phenomenal. It's great. Number 8 is stay consistent in your broadcast. I also put in here, schedule your broadcast, but be consistent. My level of consistency is 2 or 3 times a day, every single day. I do not know. Robert Freeland, hey, welcome. I appreciate you being in here and stopping in. So be consistent. A lot of people have scheduled times. A lot of people just make sure that they broadcast on a daily basis. You do exactly what it is. Download again. Yes, another free download. I don't know if that's what you're asking, Keith. So this, you could download this, and I'll let you guys know it's a double opt-in. So you're going to get an email making sure that this is what you want and what you want to receive. So it'll take a minute or two for the opt-in to come in, and then boom. Yes, 21, ryanroy.me/21. You could get all these tips right there in a PDF format. So Robert, welcome. Glad you're here. If you are absolutely new to Periscope, these 21 tips are going to help you tremendously. Tap on the little Perry guy there in the corner and follow me. You're going to get a tremendous amount of value out of the rest of this. I am at the halfway mark on my time, guys. So let's keep this ball rolling. Number eight. I just did. So number 9. Use effective hashtags. I don't utilize this as much, but use effective hashtags. When I say effective, put 1 or 2 in your title, but do not put 6 or 7. I've seen this. Do not be a hash hole. I said it. Do not be a hash hole. Don't overdo it. And the places that you could find hashtags are ritetag.com, R-I-T-E, tag.com. Viewership, that's discouraging, but I'm broadcasting for business. We'll talk about that in a second, Trueness. And tagboard.com. That's you like no hash holes. You like that. Boss Babe Mom, thank you so much for hopping in. We're on number 9. So use effective hashtags. You can find those at ritetag.com and tagboard.com. Again, you guys can go and get all this information by downloading it at ryanroy.me/21, as in 21 tips. Right tag, R-I-T-E. So for anyone who wants to take a screenshot of that and put it out, you can, R-I-T-E. Number 10. Some of you are doing this for me right now, and you are getting attraction. Why? Because I'm sitting there saying things to you. Assist the broadcaster. As you assist the broadcaster, as many of you are doing, and I ask you to do it, right? Only a few people will do it. As you assist me by writing these things out, people are saying, wow, that person's engaging. People will follow you. How many of you have gotten followers by just assisting the broadcaster? Put a 5 in the box. Yeah, I know, Tamika, you've been learning. You're schooling. You're smart. And there you go. How many of you have gotten, there you go. So that's it. So come in and assist the broadcaster. You don't have to be asked to do it. If you do it, you will be noticed. And Tamika, I didn't really know you a week ago, but you've been coming in my broadcast, and now I say, guys, follow Tamika. She supports people. In order to get support, you must give support. So she's smart cookie. So do what she's doing. Support. That's it. And Sam, you're great at it also. Number 11, engage with the broadcaster by asking questions. Somebody asked me a question and I said I'd get to it, and I forget what it is. So do it again. Tiger Vision, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Tamika is the best. Mr. Addicted to Fitness. See, as you guys start saying it, I didn't know you were in the room, so I appreciate starting to engage with me. Somebody asked me a question. Good evening to you. By asking questions. But don't throw the broadcaster off. Don't throw the broadcaster off. They're trying to deliver a message. Sometimes, like that one that came in, I still want to address it because it was a good question. I forget what it was, but it's off topic. So I forget, and we don't want to lose my place here, right? Because I'm trying to deliver value to you guys in a certain amount of time. So the broadcaster has to stay on track. Thank you so much, Tamika. And thank you guys so much for tapping those hearts in that screen. Guess what? I'm trying to get to like 2 million by the end of the month. You guys going to help me get to 2 million by tapping that screen? If you're getting value from this, if you're getting value for this, and that's going to come up on one of them, please feel free to tap that screen. Number 12, use a landing page in your bio or a way for them to connect with you. Think about this, guys. If somebody wants to reach out to you and use your services or buy your product, then how can they reach you if you don't give them a way? You guys have a way here that is obviously going to opt you into something. And even if some of you are saying, I don't have an opt-in page, I don't have a website, I don't have this. If you want people to reach out to you, give them an email address. That's it. Use a landing page or any way for them to connect with you. It wasn't a question, it was an observation. What was the observation? I'm going to pause here for a second. Let me know what the observation was. I forget what it was. And I appreciate it. Can you just direct to your website? You can absolutely direct them to your website. app, anywhere. But here's the thing. If somebody's interested in you, Sam, and they go to your website, how do you know they showed up? You didn't capture their information. They're interested. You don't have any way to connect with them because they went and checked it out and maybe left. When you do a lead capture, you get to communicate with them back and forth. Why? Because now you have their email and you can give them valuable information. Hi, Art Monster 27. I love Art Monsters. That is pretty cool. I love the handle. Yolanda, thank you so much for joining. Tamika, thank you so much for hopping out and coming back in. Not really advised. Too much going on websites. Keep their attention. Yeah. No, awesome handle. And for those of you who are new into the room, I'm on number 13. And number 13 is this. Ask for hearts and shares in the middle of the scope. Once you're providing value, and you'll notice how I do it. I don't necessarily ask for it. I say, thank you so much for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. It means a lot. It's a reminder to people who are taking notes that they can tap the screen, right? It's like, oh, I forgot to tap the screen. What's up, Dupe? Thanks for coming in. Mark, what's going on? I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to do a quick little plug for tomorrow night's Scope Train. Guys, please join me on the Scope Train tomorrow night and to support all the amazing people who are getting on the train tomorrow night. A lot of new scopers want to introduce themselves. I designed it so that they can get some people to introduce themselves. It sucks hitting the broadcast button and nobody being there. So that's why I designed this train for those new broadcasters so that they get some love just like we're doing it. So I appreciate it. You can watch the replay, Yolanda, but Yolanda, you could go and get the 21 tips at ryanroy.me/21. There you go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Tamika. In the middle of scopes after you've already given value. Number 14. Number 14 is this. Teach and collaborate with other broadcasters. Use groups and trains. Use trains. Use scope trains. Get on a scope train. When you get on a scope train or you collaborate with other scopers, right? Then it starts saying, wow, these are influencers. These are people that are getting together. So, and then use groups. There are groups out there like Perry 10K. There's Perrypreneurs. There are the Scopers Unite. All of these people are like huge groups that can help you. Yes, Mark, they are fun. And when you get on one, guess what? A whole bunch of people get to view you at the same time, and then they're like, wow, these people are awesome. These people are awesome. So let me go follow them. And they're on a group, right? Everyone wants to be in a group. Everyone wants to be in a group. So join the trains, join the groups, join the tribes. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, guys. We own our health is another. And there you go, Piano Man. We own our health is another group. I give Navy. I'm wearing a navy blue shirt. I think, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what the word is, but I know you were lifting me up there. So number 14 is use groups and trains. Number 15. Guys, post your stuff and your broadcasts in your Twitter and your Facebook. And you could use free tools in which to do this. You guys ready for the free tools? So you can post it once and get everywhere. So it's ifttt.com, ifty.com, and hootsuite.com. There you go. Hootsuite and Ifty, ifttt.com and Hootsuite, both of which you can get the free version of. And when you hit a post, it goes to all of them. I believe they limit it to 3 of them. But if you got Twitter, Facebook, and maybe a Facebook business page, it'll go to the 3 of them for free. If you need more, you pay like $15 a month, and you could do it up to like a dozen or something like that. 15, post your broadcast. You got it. Who's ready for number 16? Do it in advance. And you could set it all up in advance. Like you could take Sunday night and set it up for the entire week. And then like it just goes about. So if you are a planner, you can get it all done. This is something that new broadcasters have a challenge with. Those of us who have done it for a while don't have a challenge with it. We know what to do. Start talking as soon as you hit the broadcast button and thank the replay viewers, right? It's like 1 minute of engagement at the beginning, but you have like 7 seconds there of dead time no matter what. I always get on and I'm like, hey, thanks replay viewers for being here. Don't forget you could tap the hearts. By the time I say that, there are people coming in, and then I can start acknowledging, hello, Mark, hello, but we forget, right? We're like, oh, I've gotten on scopes where people are like this. Oh, someone came in the room. Who are you? Oh, Ryan Roy? Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm waiting for people to get here. Well, I'm here, but I'm waiting for people to get here. Can you invite, you're the only one here. Can you invite all your followers? Because I'm boring as shit. You see, that's how that works. It's crazy. So start talking. If you got a message, if you got a true story, you guys, right? And I got in somebody's scope today. I was the only one. And I actually passed the scope to him one time. I passed the scope. He got 82 people in 2 minutes, and he went dead. Gratitude will take you far. But the funny thing was, I get in his scope today. He doesn't have anybody, and he's like, hey, Ryan, last time you shared, Shailene Johnson is in my scope. Thank you, Shailene, for showing up. I'm giving the newbies 21 amazing tips. Thank you for being here. But start speaking as soon as you hit the broadcast button. Thank the replay viewers for being there. Remind them, and then get into your message by, this is exciting. You're exciting. The things you are doing are absolutely amazing. Some people in here are very new to Periscope. I found you and met you here, Shailene. Go and follow Shailene. She's coming out with a new program that is absolutely phenomenal, and it's going to help everybody who wants to create I don't want to say a marketing funnel, because that's not how you describe it, Shailene. It's not how you describe it. Is you serve people, and I love serving people, so I love what you do. And if you're not following Shailene, please, please, please follow her. She's right there. Absolutely new to this, T-Buck. You're in the right place. Go and do yourself a favor and download the 21 tips and dissect them, absorb them, and when you really need them, pull them out. I developed these 4 months ago, and I still utilize them today, but it took me a long time to figure it all out. So don't think you're going to get the 21 tips and have to implement them all. You just need to be consistent and do it. So, share number 17. Who's ready for number 17? Shailene. It's not Charlene, it's Shailene. So, Shailene Johnson. Number 17, share new products and services. Share new products and services. So if you have a product or a service, you must share it. I'm telling you guys about the scope train here that I developed. Telling you guys about the 21 tips. And the reason I'm doing it because I'm developing other products. But this product just came out this week. It's in beta. And the other one is going to come out by the end of the month. And a way for me to capture you guys, if you feel there's enough value and you want the 21 tips, you are my audience. So guess what? Because you want to learn how to broadcast, right? You want to learn how to broadcast. If you want to learn how to broadcast, and I can teach you that, if I don't know how to get to you, guess what? If you come in here only once, and I don't capture you, what is beta? It means that it's in testing mode right now. It's in testing mode. I gave it out at a huge discount. Why? Because I am testing it on a small group of people to make sure that the systems work. So Amber, that was a great question. I appreciate you asking. Who's ready for number one? So if you have new products or services, you must share it. Some of you are coaches. Some of you are realtors. Let people know what you do. I say it, Shailene. That's all right. Hey, maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't believe I am because I've seen a lot of Shailene's things. I don't believe she's still in the room. If you are here, Shailene, I appreciate you being here and hanging out with what it is that I'm doing. Number 18. Sick whiteboard. It's I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Number 18. Show viewers behind the scenes. Maybe you guys ready to see kind of behind the scenes? This is not crazy. A lot of people think they need to have these amazing setups. This is a blank white wall. This is the lighting kits. This is the timer. There's my beautiful wife. There's another lighting kit, and then there's some whiteboards. Let people know your environment. People think this is all kind of crazy. People think that you must have this amazing setup. And yeah, maybe I have some lighting. I've done YouTube videos, guys. So it's not like you just need to have one light in front of you to make sure that you have good lighting. But let people know where you are. I often scope when I am out and about. You've been in my kitchen. I love to cook. Oh, and by the way, Shailene, I love your husband's his scope, and I love his picture. I hate kale. I love to cook also, so I just think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that he does a cooking scope. I've scoped a few times in the kitchen. I hate kale. That is hilarious. I love his cook scope too. Oh, so I'm glad that you guys are here. Well, they're not points, they're hearts, because we love her. But yes, she is very well known and extremely, extremely generous with her time and what she gives to people. So she's awesome. He says, #1 on Periscope. I see your top 10. You're going to be on my next top 10. I was just putting together a list. I'm going to reach out to you, Shailene, and I want you on my next top 10 and do a big scope train and get a lot of amazing people to introduce you to your stuff to them. And I want to get a lot of crazy, super awesome people on that. Oh boy. I did one. I didn't reach for the stars. I'm going to reach for the stars now, okay? I did a scope on top 10. Awesome. So, number 19. Who's ready for number 19? She's phenomenal. Look, I'm so new to Periscope, and she's coming in and supporting me. What does that say about someone like her? That is absolutely phenomenal. Amazing, amazing person. So, number 19, broadcast live events. So if you guys are out doing something, connect with your audience in different areas of your life. I just said to you that I scope from the kitchen. I've also scoped when I'm out and about with the family. I was at a picnic one time. I scoped that. Show people who you are. People want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. But if they don't get to know you, they only see you in the office environment with a whiteboard and always talking business, guess what? You're never. They're not going to want to do business. They're going to go find the person that they know, like, and trust. Right? You need to develop a relationship with people. If you watch Shailene, she's in a living room. She's here. I saw her one time. She's like, I'm never going to get on scope without makeup. You guys will never see me that. And I just thought it was funny, right? But she was being truthful to who she is. And it was absolutely amazing. Number 20. Man, I'm way over time because I love you guys. But only a couple minutes over time, but join other awesome support groups. There's a lot of groups, not just Periscope groups, but there are other great groups. There are a lot of people putting out amazing content that create their own little groups, accountability groups. Hint, hint, Shailene Johnson has one. You must join these groups. You must be around other like-minded people doing the same thing, and you'll say, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. So go do it. Go do it. There's a lot of amazing teachers here on Periscope. Go find the ones who resonate with you and join their groups. Okay? Number 21, for those of you who are absolutely new broadcasters, some of you may not know about this. Thank you so much, Sam. I really appreciate that. Number 21, and my last one before the quick bonus, is this. Sign up for Catch.me if you're going to become a broadcaster. You don't know when you're going to deliver an amazing scope and what's going to come out of you. Catch.me is KATCH.me. Yes, and Catch.me, here on Periscope, your broadcasts only last 24 hours. On Catch.me, it catches all of them. It gives you a link to it so you can post it in Facebook. It allows you. Don't use Catch Shailene. Shailene, I'm going to pause on this and think how I want to approach this. Shailene, with all due respect, a lot of people here are developing content for the first time, and I think, this is my opinion, and please, please, please tell me if I'm wrong. If they're developing content for the first time and very new and getting comfortable in themselves, I think if they had something that was amazing that they could grab off there, it would benefit them. That's my opinion, but I would love to hear your opinion on that. You lost my whole viewers. That's just kidding. Number 22 and the bonus tip, guys. If Shailene answers, that would be awesome. She's saying not to do it. Save it to your phones, repurpose with higher quality from phone. There you go. So she's saying, so hear what she's saying, everybody. What she is saying is this, and correct me, and I'm sure this is what you're saying, is she's saying, yes, capture the content, but you want to download it. You still have the 24 hours to download your own broadcast. It's a phenomenal quality because it's not on somebody else's server, because it's coming right off of your phone. She is saying to capture the information. She's just saying don't use catch.me, but she wants you to capture the information because, and catch just means you don't need to watch live. It deters people. There's no urgency to tune in live. I agree with that also. Make sure you turn the autosave option on. How do you download from your phone? And what about full scope, Ryan? Word. Full scope is not on my list, but I would suggest getting full scope so you can see your analytics. Definitely. Now we need a new 21. Shailene, I'm working on it. I'll tell people, what do you think about full scope TV, Shailene? What do you think about, hey, listen, I'm coachable. I am coachable. I gave my viewpoint, you gave me your viewpoint, and I can shift the new 21, no problem, in the PDF. But, guys, you could go get all these 21 tips at ryanroy.me/21 right now. So, save to your phone. Done. Save to your phone. Shailene Johnson tells me, save it to your phone. It's saved to the phone. That's the new 21. I appreciate the collaboration. I appreciate the coaching. I'm absolutely open to that. Number 22, or the bonus. It's not 22, it's bonus. Type bonus in there, type bonus in there, type bonus in there, guys. Type bonus in there if you want the bonus. This is the easiest one that you can do. When you broadcast, you must be passionate. Get on here with some passion. Get on here and deliver. Be passionate about whatever it is. This platform, Periscope, Facebook Live, live streaming in general, is opening up the world. The world is your oyster right now. The world is your oyster. All you have to do is, from wherever you are, everybody has a cell phone, is download an app. You all have it because you're watching this. And all you need to do is hit broadcast and you have the world at your fingertips. It's all about having fun. It's all about believing in what you are saying. It's all about believing in yourself and how you can give your gifts to the world. And guess what? If you're not passionate, you'll not follow. And listen, a lot of people are scared when they get out for the first time. It takes time, energy, and effort. But if you're passionate about your message and whatever it is that you believe in, then share it. And people will eventually come. If you help one person a day, you will be phenomenal. Perry, go download the tips. It's scared of what? Fear doesn't even exist, guys. Fear doesn't even exist. Fear, the definition of fear is the anticipation of pain. Pain, therefore, is in the future. We anticipate something negative happening. Nothing's going to happen negatively to you when you get on here and speak your truth, whatever it is. Self-imposed, made up. It's silly? No, it's not silly. It's how you feel. But when you think about it, it doesn't exist. You want to help followers? The only way you can help people, one time, let me ask you this. One time someone said this. One time somebody said this in my scope. They said, I want to get more people in my business. I want more customers. And I asked her, how many times do you scope a day? And she's like, I've never scoped. How are you going to get customers in your business if you don't share your message? That's all this is. But you get to do it to the masses. You get to do it to the masses. So why not use the platform? If you're talking to people one-on-one, you can sit here and, how else would I reach Shailene Johnson? Shailene doesn't know me. Shailene got 80,000 followers. That's her smallest following. How many times a day do you recommend people scope? I didn't do it. I just say be consistent. And what I said, Shailene, is this. You could be consistent by by scoping multiple times a day or having a specific time where they can scope. And that's what I said, be consistent. But at least every day, either with a time or multiple times a day, knowing that your viewers will show up and follow. So that's how I answer that, Shailene. How else would I reach Shailene Johnson? How else would Shailene Johnson be in my office? No other way, unless I was on Periscope. Unless I was unfollow people who scope too much. I unfollow. Oh, don't unfollow me. I probably scope twice a day. But I don't share with followers all the time like a lot of crazy people do. I only share when it's someone I really want to support and I know they have an amazing message, and when they're really crushing it. I unfollow a lot of people who, just blow up my phone with nonsense. I absolutely do that. That'll be on my next 21, Shailene. So everybody, I'm doing a scope train tomorrow night with some new people to Periscope. I want broadcasters to feel comfortable, and I've created something. Yes, you could definitely share, Tamika. I appreciate it. So the scope train is tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Please show up and support these amazing people. I want to thank each and every single one of you who is in here. Yes, scope consistent with content, and that's what's in the 21. So go download the 21s. Don't unfollow me, Ryan. I'm not going to unfollow you. You don't scope enough. Tar Heel Media Man, what's going on? I'm waiting for the suggestion. Hit me up on DM me on Twitter with the suggestion, because I'm actually going to get on. Please do not share every broadcast that you view. People will unfollow you. Yeah, you can't just share everything. You just cannot share everything. Share amazing content. Otherwise, you are going to be, as Shailene said, people are going to unfollow you, and you don't want that. So I want to, for the last time, you are absolutely welcome. I want to thank each and every single one of you who showed up tonight, gave me a tremendous amount of support. I know that you will get tremendous value out of these tips. What I want to do is acknowledge those of you who are still in the room, if at all possible. Mama Louise, thank you for being in here. I missed you. Melanie, I appreciate you being here. Shailene, I appreciate your presence in my scope and your suggestions. Number 21 is going to change thanks to you. Mark Carlson, thank you for always a tremendous amount of support, my friend. Tyra Green, I look forward to you being on the scope train tomorrow. Tamika, TC, the breakthrough coach, I appreciate you and you pounding that screen. Elite Power Brokers, Elfrida, I hope I pronounced that right. You are going to be amazing tomorrow also. Sandra, I appreciate you. You know how I feel about you. Nancy, always much love. Sam, stop tapping that screen. I think you're going to break your hand, my friend. You're doing amazing over there. Tremendous amount of support. Chris Jardin, my brother from another mother. He actually married me, so I appreciate you being in here, getting on live stream, and doing your thing, my friend. I'm glad you are here. Selena, you appreciate you being here. Michelle R. Huggins, Justin, thank you for being here. And Nikki, thank you. There are 20 more viewers that I cannot see. So for those of you who are on the web and other places, I just want to thank you for your support. You're all absolutely amazing. I hope the 21 tips help you in your broadcasting journey. Please support the Scope Train tomorrow night if you can. Tamika, thank you so much for a tremendous amount of assistance here. And you guys are absolutely amazing. I will talk to you soon. Please, please, please see me in the morning. I do a morning quote scope. I would love to see you there. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to tap on the little Perry guy in the corner if you're not following me at this point. I do these scopes all the time. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. Shailene, if you're still in the room, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you got some tremendous value, and I appreciate the coaching. I absolutely appreciate the coaching. I've got work to do. I got to go change that. Have a great night, guys. Appreciate you.